first down. It's Gibson, and they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Washington 14, 49ers 7.
Second down at 4. Operating from the gun. Allen off side. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
A gain of 3. And this is third down.
On third down, Gibson. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield.
He was taken.
Well, that was big right there, because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
On the stop.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills, and he'll go down at the 28. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard.
But it's third down.
From the gun, Allen. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He's credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Allen looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Bryce Love, played collegiately at nearby Stanford. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. From the gun, Allen. Going to Stills, but this is intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So they had a good...
Now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
And 7 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First down, Gibson, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
He's got his man on the crossing route. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They'll give him a yard on the play. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game. Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen eluding the pressure right. And Stills over the middle. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. It'll be Love to try and get the first. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. It's on the field. They're going for it. Operating from the gun. Allen. And he finds Stills, complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Allen to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 Washington. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Mullins and the Niners now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And incomplete.
Mullins' pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Check, 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 check. Check the backer, check the backer. Check 99, check 99. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
gun now on third down. Completes it to Samuel. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Back to the running game with Mostert. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
11 more yards. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero, Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
At the 12-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Check. 53's mine. Check. Cut that team. We're going to lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Let's go. And we got
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Jonathan Allen. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Allen to throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
14-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Washington.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Thomas. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Gibson looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. He couldn't get the edge there. Wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Love. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Operating from the gun, Allen.
Third.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and this time he is in.
Yes.
Touchdown.
Antonio Gibson, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes this Washington 24, 49ers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He completes it right side to White. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Washington 24, 49ers 21. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Third down. Now Allen on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
It's now 4th down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. It's caught. Stills, right side. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12, Allen. Open man, here's Foster. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Robert Foster.
Robert Foster, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Get the ball. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
Check 26, check 26.
Now Allen. This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Washington.
So Allen's going to look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
To
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Allen. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Allen to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Logan Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Washington 38, 49ers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Today's finals, Washington.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Washington, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.